so much for joining us for the tennis workshop. Here are the things we went over. 1, for the shoulder, rolling a ball on the rotator cuff muscles, which live right on your shoulder blade for around 2 minutes. Number 2 was laying on the ground, getting a shoulder internal rotation stretch, laying on that shoulder blade, elbow in line with the shoulder, and then I'm pressing that down to create the stretch. Number 3 was rotator cuff control for the shoulder. That's where I'm gonna find a band, get that elbow in line with the shoulder, rotate back, control the return slowly. So we're working on the lengthening control of the rotator cuff. Number 4 was tissue mobility through the forearm. So just finding where it feels tight and then we're moving around to create change in the mobility of the tissue. I might move if I find a tight spot in various places there. Number 4 was working on wrist extension strength. So I could just practice keeping that wrist extended while you're moving your racket, but then we could add resistance by putting a band around that racket, keep that wrist in extension, and then move your body, keeping that wrist extended. So we're actually practicing with the tool that you're using during tennis. Lastly, we talked about rotational strength through the back. So particularly through the paraspinals, the lumbar rotators. So getting a band anchored lower and then starting low and then rotating up to create that resistance for your back. We could try this in various positions for your feet, thinking about the positions that you're actually in while you're playing tennis, and then doing that same rotational resistance exercise. You could use a ball also, throwing it into the wall. Same idea, working on gaining strength into rotation. Thanks for joining us. Hope that was helpful.